right, ladies and gentlemen, please stand up, remove your hat for Tammy Weigert. We'll sing the national anthem. Paper in that. No. Don't. Thank you very much, Tammy. Good job. All right, race fans. We'll get to... Yes, sir. Maybe.
Thanks to Tammy Weigert for a great job with the national anthem. We'll be back with green flag racing in just a moment.
All righty, that'd be a good deal. Turn that off. Alrighty, thank you, Betty. And your All-American Towing Mod Light Division coming on the track here. On the pole, the 3-car, Mr. Dustin Forsberg, be out front. Ryan Seacrest outside row 1. Inside row 2, Ryan Ayers from Salina. Outside of row... All right, row 3 inside, the 55B, Brian Davidson. Corbin Pickrell outside in the 83 car. Row 4, Mr. Bud Lee in the 21 car. Outside of him, the 48B, Brandon Gray. In row 5 inside, the last car, be Ethan Holton from Abilene, Kansas. All right, we're going to have 8 laps. All of these cars will transfer to the A feature. Ed Chenoweth's our flagman. He'll get them all lined up. We'll be 8 laps of heat race here just a little bit. Our down into turn 4, they ease them down in there. Ed Chenoweth's turned that yellow lights off. So here we go, green flag racing. Forsberg on the bottom. Forsberg makes a move to get around Ayers. Brandon Gray, your 3rd place car. Ethan Holton. Corbin Pickrell, your 4th place, 5th place car. It's going to be Ayers. Dustin Forsberg. Brandon Gray, Ethan Holton. Ryan Davidson, Bud Lee, and whoa, we got one. In the water up here. Corbin Pickrell as the fires went out. Just bring the yellow flag out. I believe we we got the red light on, but he should have punched out the yellow light here. This will bring everybody.
Time started.
Brian Davidson, Bud Lee, and the Ryan Seacrest and Dan Huff on here. And here we're going to go. 6 laps to go. Green flag flies. Ryan Ayers down into turn 1. Takes the lead. Forsberg second. Look out here, Ethan Holt making a move on Brandon Gray on the bottom. Into turn 3. Holton on the bottom, Gray up top. Ayers, Forsberg, Gray, Holton, your top 4 cars. Justin Forsberg looks like he'd like to take that number 1 spot away from Ryan Ayers. There he done it. It scored Justin Forsberg, your first place car. Ayers second, Brandon Gray third, Holton fourth, Bud Lee fifth, Ryan Davidson sixth, Ryan Seacrest, Dan Huff, your running order. Brandon Gray makes a move on Ryan Ayers. Ayers trying to do the crossover. Can't make it stick on the bottom. Forsberg, Gray, Ayers, Holton. Ethan Holton has issues. Slows down. Holton goes off the backstretch here. Has some sort of mechanical issue. Forsberg, Gray, Ayers, Lee, Davidson, Seacrest, Huff, your running order. All right, white flag comes out for Justin Forsberg, Brandon Gray, Ryan Ayers, Bud Lee, Ryan Davidson, Ryan Seacrest. All right, Dan Huff having an issue here, but they move him up to the top. Checker flag for Justin Forsberg, Brandon Gray, Ryan Ayers, Bud Lee, Ryan Davidson, Ryan Seacrest, and Dan Huff. All right. Coming up. Heat number 1. Yes, sir. Well, did you wreck?
Okay, sport car.
10R Dirt Construction, Sport Compact, or
Lot implement. Lot implement.
Lot implement, Sport Compact division here. All right, heat number 1. All right, on the pole, Mr. Josh Howard in 11 car from Salina. Outside of him is the
Okay,
3C,
lights going
Chris
out. We'll go
Schreiber,
this time.
lined
Lights
up
going
there.
out.
Kevin
We'll go this
Hackett
time.
inside row 2. Dayton Wallenberg outside row 2. Alan Rice inside row 3. And outside of row 3, Matt E. Cheveria, last week's feature winner. All right, we're going to have 8 laps. All of these cars will transfer to the A feature. All right, Ed Chenoweth says, let's go racing, boys. Green flag flies. All right, 11 of Josh Howard to the point. Kevin Hackett second. Alan Rice, your IMCA Kansas State point leader. Dayton Wallenberg. Matt E. Cheveria having a little tough time getting started here. Howard, Hackett, Rice, Wallenberg, E. Cheveria. Schreibner, your running order. Out of turn 4, Josh Howard, Kevin Hackett, Alan Rice, your first 3 cars. And Matt E. Cheveria moved up to the 4th place. Dayton Wallenberg, your 5th place car. Chris Schreibner, the 3C, your 6th place car. All right, 6 laps down, or 6 to go. Wallenberg. Greibner, your running order. All right, out of turn 4. Josh Howard continues to hold his head to fire. All right, got a heat race. Heating up for the 3rd place here, East Chevrolet. Alan Rice battling for that 3rd place. Josh Howard continues to run pretty good here. It's Howard, Hackett, Rice, East Chevrolet. All right, out of turn 2. Josh Howard, Kevin Hackett. Ooh, looks like East Chevrolet is going to get around Alan Rice here for 3rd place. Rice back to 4th. Get the move over here for Chris Schreibner. 2 to go. Next time by will be the white flag lap. Down into turn 3, Josh Howard, Kevin Hackett, Matt East Chevrolet. White flag for Howard. Hackett, 2nd, East Chevrolet 3rd, Rice 4th. Ooh, it gets a little crowded down here in turn number 1 and 2. Dayton Wallenberg goes by the scored stand. Out of 4, it's going to be Josh Howard. He's going to take the checkered flag for the lot implement IMCA Sport Compact Division. Ooh, let's see. It's going to be Hackett, East Chevrolet, and Rice, your finishing order, along with Wallenberg and Schreibner. All righty. Coming up, heat number 2. Your lot implement IMCA. All right, heat number 2, your lot implement Sport Compact Division coming up here. All right. On the pole, the 15 car of Danny Ziegler is scheduled to be on the pole from Junction City, Kansas. Outside, but I see we have Chris Clayman on the pole.
We're still yellow.
John McNabb outside. Tracy Montague inside row 2, and outside row 2, the 15 car of Danny Ziegler. And we'll have 4 cars in this heat. Branston Ardner didn't make the show. All right, Ed Chenoweth says we're going to go green next time by. Next time by. All right.
Here we go.
Out of turn 4. Heat number 2, green flag flies. Here we go. Clayman, McNabb. McNabb a little high. Gonna be McNabb. Montague to 2nd. Clayman to 3rd. Ziegler back to 4th. John McNabb out of turn 4. Gonna be McNabb. Montague. Clayman. Ziegler, your running order. Tracy Paco making a move on McNabb. John McNabb says he ain't having nothing to do with this. All right. 6 to go. McNabb, Montague, Clayman, Ziegler, your running order. John McNabb keeping the gas pedal down, but we got a race for that 1st place. Montague and McNabb battling for that 1st position. Montague on the bottom, he can't make it stick. McNabb prevails. Clayman, your 3rd place car. Ziegler, Danny Ziegler, your 4th place car. All right, out of turn 4. McNabb continues to lead. Montague, Clayman, and Ziegler. Into turn 4. McNabb, Montague. Looks like it's a little slick down there yet. John McNabb, Tracy Montague, Trish Clayman, and Danny Ziegler. McNabb running good enough to keep Montague off his neck here. McNabb, Montague in turn 4. Brings us down to 2 laps to go. Tracy Montague wants to do anything with Mr. McNabb. He'll have to do her in the next lap. John McNabb taking care of business. Tracy Montague on the bottom. McNabb up high. White flag comes out for John McNabb. Tracy Montague. Trish Clayman. Danny Ziegler coming down into turn number 3. Montague makes a move but can't make it stick down in turn 2. It's going to be a race here. All right, it's going to be John McNabb. Going to take the checker flag. Tracy Montague second. Trish Clayman third. And Danny Ziegler coming out of turn number 4. That's going to be it for heat number 2 for the lot implement.
Okay, hobby stock first heat. Hobby stock first heat. Come on out.
Sport Compact Division. Coming up is the Hobby Stock Division. Heat number 1.
Roll around the bottom a couple.
The 70K car, Mr. William Medley from Abilene, Kansas. Outside be the 34J, Brian Johnston from Concordia, Kansas. Row 2 inside, Mr. Chris Pollitt. Evidently, I got the wrong line up here.
No, Pollitt's out there.
Yeah, okay, Chris Pollitt inside row 2, or outside row 2. Row 3 inside be G.W. Fuller in the 1X from Tesket, Kansas. In outside of row 3 be Tony Slothauer, the 06 car from Salina. In row 4, bringing up the rear, be Ron Rouse, the 2 car from Salina, Kansas. All right. Look like Chris Pollitt is your 5th place car. G.W. Fuller is your 4th place car. Tony Slothauer, your 2nd place car. Don't look like Medley. Brian Johnson in turn 4. All righty, green flag flies. Chris Pollitt on the bottom. Tony Slothauer making a move. Ron Rouse up top. W. Fuller. All right, Brian Johnson to the top. Pollitt to the bottom. Brian Johnson making his lap. Chris Pollitt, Tony Slothauer. Slothauer's got a little smoke coming out of him. Ron Rouse making a move like he's got something for those boys. G.W. Fuller 5th. Wayne McInerney, your 6th place car. Medley moved back to the back. It's going to be Pollitt, Slothauer, Fuller, Johnson, Brown, McInerney, Medley, Tony Slothauer. Looks like he's going to make a move on the bottom on Chris Pollitt. Ooh, looks like he's got an excessive amount of smoke here. All right. Pollitt, Slothauer, Fuller, Johnson, Brown's got a nose pin loose. Oh, look out here. I guess he's seen Johnson over there and avoiding the wreck. All right, Chris Pollitt, Tony Slothauer. Slothauer tries to come over in the bottom here. Pollitt, Slothauer, Fuller.
Uh-oh, 34J into the wall.
All right, Johnson into the wall here. Looks like this will bring the yellow out because he lost part of his bumper down there.
Yellow's out here. Yellow's out. Got a nose piece on the front stretch. Belongs to the number 2 car.
Goes out. Collins, Slothour, Fuller, McInerney, Medley. Here we go. Green flag flies. Collins to the point. Slothour, Fuller. It'd be either one of those 3 guys. Ooh, Slothour creating some smoke. Collins, Slothour, Fuller, McInerney, Medley. Thing makes it to home race. Collins. Tony Slothour must have a valve cover gasket loose. It's putting some oil out on the headers and causing that smoke. Hopefully it's not terminal, but he'll probably use a quart and a half of oil. All right, white flag comes out for Chris Collins. Tony Slothour, W. Fuller, Wayne McInerney, and William Medley. All right, out of turn 4 for the checkers. Gonna be Chris Pollitt taking the checker flag. Tony Slothour, G.W. Fuller, Wayne McInerney, and William Medley. That's it for heat number 1 of your hobby stock. Coming up, heat number 2.
Okay, hobby stocks, roll around the top. Roll around the top here, hobby stock.
Dill pickles, hot dogs, brats, walking tacos.
Here we are, Doug.
All righty, heat number 2, your Coors Light hobby stock division. Kelly Peel in the 5 car is going to be on the pole. Larry Jans in the 77M is going to be outside pole. Row 2, the 22 car, Dennis Berry, Mark Normandin outside the 82 car. Row 3, the 23, Mike Truskowski.
With a new engine.
With a new engine. And Mike and Adam Armstrong in the 6A with a new engine also. All righty.
I wonder if Truskowski is using some of that special corn ethanol.
Well, and all right, Mike Truskowski claimed Adam Armstrong's engine last week. Well, yeah, and but Mike Truskowski's got a new engine, and so does Adam Armstrong.
Okay, hobby stocks, get lined up on the front stretch.
We'll be back.
Line up on the front stretch.
Oh, Kelly Peel from Lindsburg. Gonna bring him down here. Larry Jans outside of him. All right, here we go. Green flag flies. Larry Jans up top. Look at there.
I don't think Armstrong's missing that old engine.
I think Armstrong had a little more guns and bullets in the gun here. It's Armstrong to the lead. Adam Armstrong, Larry Jans, Mike Truskowski.
That is his signature move. Move high around the outside and leave the competition behind.
Well, looks like that Mike Truskowski's running pretty good tonight, so he's got a bullet in his too. Armstrong, Truskowski, Larry Jans, Dennis Berry, Curtis Peel, or Kelly Peel, I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, it's that corn ethanol that gives you an extra boost.
Mark Normandin, the 82 car bringing up the rear. Armstrong, whipping that horse. Truskowski, Jan, Berry, I'm stretched out. Armstrong, he don't care about keeping it close. Adam Armstrong. Mike Wiskowski. Larry Jan. Dennis Berry. Billy Steele. Mark Hernandez. Armstrong. Riding that horse. Gotta do paint horse underneath it. Armstrong, Wiskowski, Jan, Barry, Steele. Mark Hernandez goes off the track and turn number 3. Must have a flat on the left front tire. He turned very good like that. Adam Armstrong. Riding that horse, whipping that horse. He ain't good enough for a half lap. He wants a whole lap. All right, Adam Armstrong for the white flag. Ooh, looks like Mike Wiskowski doing a lot of mud. Looks like he might have cut a tire down. Yes, he did.
Yes, right rear.
Right rear flat on Mike Wiskowski. Seen that mud fly.
That doesn't help those claimed engines go very fast, does it?
Wiskowski wanting to hold everybody off. Look at here, old Dennis Berry. He's going to sneak up and try to get that second position. Armstrong goes by the checker. Dennis Berry pushes up high. Larry Jans, who's going to be the second place finisher.
Woo, man.
It's going to be Dennis Berry, your second place finisher. Larry Jans, Mike Wiskowski, Kelly Peel is your finishing order.
So you can't honestly tell me that you did not know you're out there.
All right.
Okay, Sport Mods, come on out. Sport Mod, first heat race, come on out.
Yes, and no money. IMCA. Yeah. All righty. Here we go. Kate Calhoun, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Kate Calhoun. Oh, Tori Washnick, okay.
He's got a birthday when? Monday. He's going to be how old?
All right, Troy Washnick. All right, Terry Lambeth on the pole here. Here we go. I'm sorry. Lambeth to the lead. Washnick on the bottom. Ryan Fink up high. Flag out.
1X.
Debris and yellow's out, guys. Yellow's out. There's debris.
Looks like we got a drive shaft or something laying over in turn number 2. All right, we got 8 laps. All of these cars will transfer to the A feature. All right, we'll get them lined up here. See if we can get this thing running around here. All right, green flag flies.
Lambeth in the lead.
Rice on the bottom. Peel makes the move. La Riviera on the top. Rice into 4th. Rice to the bottom. Can't make it stick. Lambeth. Pink. Peel. La Riviera. Rice. Humphrey. Got a race for that number 1 spot. Pink. Lambeth. All right, here we go. Out of turn 4. Lambeth, Pink, Peel, La Riviera, Rice, Humphrey. Pink tries it on the bottom out of turn 2. Can't make it stick, Brian La Riviera. Working on Curtis Peel. back in the gas, does the crossover. Right City Road. Landman, Fink, heel, rights on the bottom, La Riviera on the top. Got a heck of a battle for that fourth place. Fink stabs it in on the bottom. Can he make it stick? Landman, Fink, heel, right, La Riviera. Humphrey. La Riviera. Setup not working on this track at this time. Rice on the bottom. Working on Peel. White flag comes out to your left. Ryan Fink. Peel, your third place car. Rice fourth. La Riviera is going to steal that fourth place plate from Josh Rice. Rice battles back. Alright, checkers. Jerry Lambert. Fink. Peel. Rice. La Riviera. Chris Humphrey. That's it for TNR Dirt Construction. Sport Mods, heat number 1. Coming up, heat number 2. I think that's extra small, buddy. All right, TNR Dirt Construction. IMCA Sport Mods, heat number 2. Kate Calhoun on the pole in the 7C car from Beloit, Kansas. Outside, Fred Kuskowski, 23 car from Woodbine, Kansas. Inside row 2, Mr. Dan Smith from Wichita, Kansas.
Okay, yellow's still on here. Yellow's still
Outside
on.
him, the 4N, Jason Nelson.
Four-wheeler in
Row
turn
3,
3.
the
There's a
3G
four-wheeler
Tyler
in turn
Sutton
3.
from Beloit. Outside of him, Jacob Crone, the 21M from Beloit, Kansas. Bringing up the rear, Superman, Tyler Fry in the 55 car from Belleville, Kansas. All right, Tyler is currently, get my stuff out here, Tyler Fry is 4th in IMCA state points, so he's had a few issues, but he'll get them worked out. Yes, sir. All right, here we go. Calhoun, Treskowski, here we go. Green flag fly. There, Dan Smith to the bottom. Calhoun up high, Smith down low. Nelson on the second on the bottom, Fry up high. Oh, look at here, Dan Smith. Can't make it stick on the bottom. Calhoun, Smith, Kowski, Nelson, Fry, Sutton, Crow. Oh, Fry to the bottom. Fry can make it work on the bottom. Calhoun, Smith, Nelson, Fry. Calhoun, Smith, Nelson, Treskowski, Fry. Crow, Sutton. Oh, there's some hitters in this one. Dan Smith, oh, he's gonna spin it out. Threw it in too hard. Ah, look here, Jason Nelson is the benefit of all that. Nelson, Treskowski, Fry, Crow, Sutton, Calhoun, Smith bringing them up here. All right, Jason Nelson has good fortune here. 4 to go. Nelson, Fry, Crow, Treskowski, Sutton, Calhoun, Smith. Jason Nelson driving it like he stole it. Nelson, Fry, Crow, Treskowski, Sutton, Calhoun, Smith. White flag will come out the next time for Jason Nelson, Tyler Fry, Jake Crow, Tyler Sutton, Fred Kuskowski, Dean Calhoun, Dan Smith. All right. White flag for Jason Nelson, Tyler Fry, Jake Crow, Tyler Sutton, Fred Kuskowski, Dean Calhoun, Dan Smith. Get these wheels back underneath him. All right, it's going to be the wild child. Jason Nelson taking the checkered flag. Tyler Fry second. right place at the right time. All right, coming up, modifieds.
Here we go.
All right, here we come up.
Give me a lap around the top here, guys. Around the top.
Casey's General Store IMCA modified on the pole. Jason Caldwell in the 71 car there from Salina. Outside of row 1, Gary Bradford in the 30 car from Salina. Inside row 2, the 59W, Jeff Welch from Abilene, Kansas. Outside of him, Brian Calhoun in the 43C from Beloit. Row 3 inside, the 53T, Larry Sutton from Beloit. Outside row 3, the 6B, Brian Nell from Fallen, Kansas. Bringing up the rear.
Around the top, guys. Around the top.
Danny Morrison Jr. here from Minneapolis, Kansas. All right, we're going to have 8 laps here. We'll have an A feature, no B for the Casey's General Store IMCA modified. Want to remind you, if you that's just a pup. All righty, into turn 4. Ed Chenoweth says, yes, sir, we're going to go racing. Green flag flies. Bradford up high. Calhoun following him up high. Caldwell on the bottom. Brian Nell up high. Bradford, Calhoun, Caldwell, Welch, Nell, Morrison. Ooh, look out here. Brian Nell gets a little, gathers it back up. Larry Sutton bringing up the rear. Calhoun, Bradford, Caldwell, Welch, Morrison Jr., Brian Nell, Larry Sutton, your running order. Calhoun checked out. Brian Calhoun looks like he means business tonight. Gary Bradford, Jeff Welch, Jason Caldwell. Whoa, Danny Morrison. Whoa, look out here. Oh, Bradford just misses the yellow light over there. Gets her gathered up here. Gets her going here. All right, Calhoun. He's awful glad the yellow didn't come out. You have to give all that away. Danny Morrison Jr., he means business there in that 3rd place car. He's working on Jeff Welch. Calhoun, Welch, Morrison, Caldwell, Nell, Sutton, Bradford. All right, out of turn 4. Brian Calhoun kicking that horse. Jeff Welch, Danny Morrison Jr., Brian Nell, Jason Caldwell, Larry Sutton. Bradford's off the track here in turn number 4. Calhoun takes the checkered flag.
White flag.
Never even let up on the gas.
White flag.
White flag. Welch, Morrison Jr., Nell, Caldwell, Sutton. All right, Brian Calhoun. Pouring the cold of that race. It's going to be a checkered flag for Brian Calhoun. Welch, Morrison, Nell, Caldwell. Oh, we got one spun out down here. It's Larry Sutton. Turn number 4. Get him lined up. Get this. Yes, sir. Let me think. 25. Really? I seen that. Yeah. She's on the safety.
Guys, around the top, a lap or 2 here for me.
All righty. On the pole, the 10 car. Black number 10, Matt Hinkey from Osborne, Kansas. Outside of him, the 70T, Terry Baum from Blintsburg. Inside row 2, the 01V, Mr. Chris Bogan from Minneapolis here. Outside of him, the 94 AK, Scotty Phillips from Salina. 12 car, Mr. Roger Peck from Minneapolis. Looked like we're supposed to have Mr. Kenny Cross in here, but I don't see him out here, so he must not have made done what he needed to do. But Go ahead, buddy. It's your turn, man. All right, into turn 4. Here we go. Green flag flies. Terry Baum to the point. Scotty Phillips, Corey LeGrune, Chris Bogan, Roger Peck, Matt Hinkey. Long, Phillips, LeGrune, Bogan, Peck. All right, look at here. Scotty Phillips to the lead. Ooh, Terry Baum's not going to give it away. It's going to be Phillips, Baum, LeGrune, Bogan, Peck, Hinkey. Looks like Scotty Phillips got a heck of a run off turn 2. So Corey LeGrune carrying that left front tire. That baby is hooked up. Phillips, LeGrune, Baum, Bogan, Peck. Oh, look at that Corey LeGrune hang that left front tire about 2 foot off the ground. That thing is getting a hold of the ground. Phillips, LeGrune, Bogan, Baum, Peck, Hinkey. Corey LeGrune driving that thing for all it's worth. Sticks it down low. Can Phillips hold him up? Phillips, LeGrune, Bogan, Baum, Peck, your running order this time. Scotty Phillips getting off the turn a little quicker than LeGrune. Phillips, LeGrune, Bogan, Peck, Baum, Hinkey. All right. White flag will come out this time. It's going to be Phillips, LeGrune, Bogan, Peck, Baum, Hinkey. All right, Corey LeGrune wants to win this heat. He's got to get busy. It's going to be Scotty Phillips. Going to take the checkered flag. Corey LeGrune second, Chris Bogan third, Roger Peck fourth, Terry Baum fifth, Matt Hinkey sixth. All right, coming up, your Bank of Teskett stock car, heat number 1. While we're in between there,
First heat of the stock cars.
wow, while we're doing a little rolling the track in here, you might want to get to the concession stand for a hamburger, cheeseburger, broad, hot dog, pulled pork, sloppy joe. Also, you can get a cold beer, cold pop. On the pole, the 28J of Jeff Wessling from Beloit, Kansas. Outside of the pole, which is going to be Brian Hickman in the 7 car. All right, row 2, Tony Milholland in the 12M. Corey Struckoff, the 59 car from Kensington. Row 3, inside be the 07 of Dustin Newland from Concordia, Kansas. And outside of row 3, the 54M Josh McCurl from Chapman, Kansas. All right, here we go. We're going to go 8 laps for these guys. We get this thing rolled in here. So whistling, Brian Hickman, Tony Milholland, Corey Struckoff, Dustin Newland, Josh McCurl. All right, here we go. Green flag flies. Oh, look out here. The 54, Josh McCurl gets into the wall. Can't believe he's still going. All right, Brian Hickman to the lead. Corey Struckoff second. Tony Milholland on the bottom. Whoop, got a little kiss here for Hickman, Struckoff, Milholland, Newland, Wessling. Josh McCarroll bringing up the rear here. All right, Corey Struckoff making a move on the bottom. Brian Hickman holds him off. Hickman struck off. Bill Holland, Doolin, Westling, Josh McCarroll. All right, 6 laps to go. Corey Struckoff gets underneath Brian Hickman. Gonna be Struckoff, Hickman, Bill Holland, Doolin, Westling, McCarroll. Corey Struckoff to the lead. I'm afraid they messed up when they let him up there because he don't give it up very often. Dustin Doolin.
3 wide for second.
Dustin Doolin, Tony Bill Holland battling for that second position. Struckoff, Bill Holland, Hickman, Doolin, Wesley, McCarroll. Corey Struckoff driving it like he stole it. Struckoff, Bill Holland, Hickman, Doolin, Wesley, McCarroll. Corey Struckoff got his foot all the way down the back stretch. Got just a little puff of smoke out of her. Brings us down to 2 to go. Struckoff, Bill Holland, Hickman, Doolin, Wesley, McCarroll. All right, this time by, Corey Struckoff will take the white flag. Struckoff takes the white flag. Bill Holland, Hickman, Doolin, Westling, McCarroll. 1 to go. Corey Struckoff. Out of turn 4. It's going to be Corey Struckoff taking the checkered flag. Tony Bill Holland second. Brian Hickman third. Dustin Doolin fourth. Josh McCarroll, Jeff Westling is how they end up here in the Bank of Teskets IMCA Stock Car Division. Coming up, heat number 2. Bank of Tesket IMCA Stock Car Division. Heat number 2 coming on the track here. Here in Marumbling. On the pole, the 97J, Mr. Josh Hudson from Kensington, Kansas. Outside of him, the 59S, Tony Stinson from Abilene. Whoop, hang on. Justin Murdoch, the 24M from Concordia, Kansas. Outside of him, the 55A, Mr. Bobby Arnold from Salina, Kansas.
Here we go.
Tony Stinson in the 59S inside row 3 from Salina. Josh Hudson's outside. On the pole, Robbie Ferris from Abilene, the 03F. Here we go. Green flag flies. Missed Mr. Woody, but he's going to. Marion Woody. Bobby Arnold straddling for that first position. Josh Hudson into third. Stinson making a move up. Whoa. It's going to be Arnold. Woody. Hudson. Stinson, your running order. Josh Hudson making a move. Trying to get that second position away from Marion Woody. It's Arnold. Hudson, Woody, Stinson.
Uh-oh,
Look out. Josh Hudson blew his motor up, I think, or lost some stuff there. Got his hand up so these guys wouldn't run over him. This will bring the yellow flag out.
These cars low on the backstretch. Your car will be low on the backstretch. Yellow's out.
The yellow flag's out for Bobby Arnold and Marion.
Bob Arnold with the lead here.
Bobby Arnold gets the green flag. Here we go. Arnold, Woody, Stinson, Murdoch. Murdoch making a move on Stinson. Stinson moving on Woody. It's time to get down to business. Arnold, Stinson, Woody, Murdoch, Ferris, Tony Stinson. Looks like his car works pretty good when the track starts to rubber up. Arnold up high. Stinson, Woody, Murdoch, Ferris. Bob Arnold continues to lead. Tony Stinson's going to see if he can reel him in. Come by the flag stand. We'll have 3 laps to go. Arnold, Stinson, Woody, Murdoch, Ferris. Tony Stinson to the lead. Is Bob Arnold going to give it up? Ooh, not without a little doing here. Arnold stays in the gas. Stinson second. Boom. Murdoch spins her in turn 4, but gets it righted. Robbie Ferris gets around it. Tony Stinson comes back on the backstretch. Can he make it stick down low here? Can he get enough brake in it? It's going to be Bob Arnold taking the white flag. Tony Stinson second. Marion Woody third. Murdoch fourth. Ferris fifth. All right, here we got a race down the backstretch. It's going to be a drag race. Turn number 4. Everybody gets some turn to get back in the gas. It's going to be Bobby Arnold, Tony Stinson, Marion Woody, Justin Murdoch, Robbie Ferris. All right, that's it for your Bank of Tesket Heat 2. Yeah, look good tonight here. All right. On the pole, heat number 3, your Bank of Tesket IMCA Stock Car Division. Jesse Carr in the 11C from Beloit, Kansas. All right, outside row 1, the 5 car, Mr. Jim Stolzenberg from Clifton, Kansas. Row 2, the 9 car, Mr. Trevor Thornton from Osborne. Outside of row 2, the 91E, Mr. Scott Granzella from Salina. Row 3 inside, our points leader, Mr. Terry France.
Hey, we're still yellow, guys. Still
21F
yellow.
from Concordia. And back here, the outside row 3, the 97, Mr. Jay Schmidt from Smith Center, Kansas. All right, 8 laps. We'll transfer all these cars to the A feature. All right, here we go.
Another lap.
And they're fixing to get busy. All right, green flag flies. Carr, Stolzenberg. Stolzenberg up high. Jesse Carr holds him off. Granzella, Scott Granzella into 3rd. Jay Schmidt, your 4th place car. Stolzenberg gets the ship righted. Granzella right on his back bumper. Stolzenberg, Granzella, Carr, Schmidt, Thornton, France. Jim Stolzenberg up high. Granzella, Jay Schmidt trying to make something happen back there. Oh, Schmidt gathers her up. Like saved it there. It's going to be Stolzenberg, Granzella, Schmidt, Thornton, Carr, France. Jim Stolzenberg from Clifton leads this race by about 5 car lengths. Jay Schmidt trying to work on Scott Granzella, but it's going to be a little tight down there in turn 4. Schmidt holds it off of Granzella. Stolzenberg, Granzella, Schmidt, Carr, Terry France trying to make a move on Trevor Thornton. Jim Stolzenberg, Granzella, Jay Schmidt, Jesse Carr. All right, out of turn 4. It'll be Stolzenberg, Granzella, Schmidt, Carr, Thornton, France. All right, next time by, be the white flag lap. Scott Granzella. Fixed to get busy here. Stolzenberg. All right, white flag for Jim Stolzenberg. Scott Granzella, 6 inches off his bumper. Jay Schmidt right there. Granzella tries him on the bottom, but can't make it stick. Stolzenberg. Granzella. All right, Granzella tries to drop to the bottom. It's going to be a drag race. It's going to be Jim Stolzenberg taking the checker flag. Scott Granzella second. Jay Schmidt third. Jesse Carr. Trevor Thornton. Terry France. Oh, what a race. What a race. All right. That's the first time.
Here we come.
Yes, sir. Birthday girl, happy birthday. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. On the pole there from Salina, Danny Ziegler in the 15 outside row 1 there from Junction City. Inside row 2, Kevin Hackett, the 29 car from Minneapolis. Outside row 2, the 27 car, Trish Clayman. Inside row 3, the 44 Dayton Wallenberg. Get up and wave these guys, wish them all good luck. All right, outside row 3, the 14M, John McNabb. Inside row 4, the 03 CG, Mr. Alan Rice from Minneapolis, Kansas. Outside row 4, the 72 car, Tracy Montague. Inside row 5, the 35 car, Mr. Matt E. Shiveria from Junction City, Kansas. Outside row 5, the 3C, Chris Schreibner from Munden, Kansas. Row 6, the 8 car, Branston Ardner. All right, here we go. Ed Chenoweth says, green flag flies. All right, these guys just found out on the race saver that they're racing for 100, 50, 25, and 25 tonight. All right, Josh Howard, Kevin Hackett, Chris Clayman, Tracy Montague. Josh Howard down the backstretch, Kevin Hackett second.
Rice off the
look
back.
out, Alan Rice off the backstretch. Gets passed by Matt E. Shiveria. All right, Howard, Hackett, Clayman, E. Shiveria, Rice, Montague, Wallenberg, McNabb, Ardner, Danny Ziegler is your running order. And Chris Schreibner to 3. All right, these guys is racing, the winner's racing for $100 here tonight, folks. Josh Howard, Kevin Hackett, Chris Clayman, Matt E. Shiveria. Matt E. Shiveria making a move on the bottom.
He's smelling that money.
He can smell the money. Yes, sir. Howard, E. Shiveria, Hackett, Clayman, Rice, Montague, McNabb, Ardner, Wallenberg, Ziegler, Schreibner.
Show me the money.
All right, gets kind of crowded down there in turn number 4. Howard, Matt E. Shiveria. Josh Howard, Matt E. Shiveria. Shiveria can smell that $100.
Making a move on the outside.
All right, Howard, E. Shiveria does the crossover. E. Shiveria on the bottom, Howard up high. Hackett third, Clayman fourth, Rice fifth, Montague, McNabb, Branston Ardner, Wallenberg, Danny Ziegler, Chris Schreibner. All right, 10 laps to go. Get the move over for Chris Schreibner. Matt E. Shiveria leads this lap. Josh Howard second. Kevin Hackett. Alan Rice moved into fourth. Montague, Clayman, McNabb. All right, out of fourth, Matt E. Shiveria. Howard, Hackett. Hackett, Rice, Clayman, McNabb, Montague, Hardner, Wallenberg, Danny Ziegler. All right, Manny Cheverias brings us down to 7 to go. Josh Howard, Kevin Hackett, Alan Rice. Hackett just got awful close there. Chris Clayman, McNabb, Montague. All right, this lap will bring us down to 6 to go. Matt Echeverria, Josh Howard, Kevin Hackett, Alan Rice, Chris Clayman, McNabb, Montague. All right, Matt Echeverria, Josh Howard, Alan Rice, Kevin Hackett having a battle for that 3rd position. Looks like Alan Rice is going to prevail. Chris Clayman, McNabb, Montague. All right, brings us down to 4 to go.
Cheverier, Howard, Rice, and Hackett in the money positions.
Matt Echeverria down into turn 3. Josh Howard into 3. Alan Rice, Kevin Hackett, all in the money. Danny Ziegler. Need to move over for Matt Echeverria. Echeverria up high. Oh, looks like he's gonna have to take evasive action.
Like driving on ice there.
Alan Rice, Kevin Hackett, McNabb.
McNabb wants some of the money. He's working on the 4th spot.
All right, down into turn 4. It's gonna be the white flag lap for Matt Echeverria, Josh Howard, Alan Rice, Kevin Hackett, John McNabb, Trish Clayman, Tracy Montague, Branston Ardner, Dayton Wallenberg. All right, looks like McNabb, or Matt Echeverria is having a tough time of getting around Danny Ziegler.
Look out for Howard.
Look out! Matt Echeverria, Josh Howard, Alan Rice, Kevin Hackett, your top 4.
What? Hey, 44, you stop before you get... Go ahead and go by. Go ahead and go by. 15 will finish 2. Okay, make sure you stop before you get...
All right, here we go here. Get him up in the claim lane. Matt Echeverria, winner of 100. Josh Howard, winner of 50. Alan Rice, 25. Kevin Hackett, winner of 25. All right, buddy, it's your turn, man.
Fourth feature win for Echeverria.
Hey, it's riding for the sport compact. Hey, feature winner, Mr. Matt. The Shakespeare.
All right, race fans, while we take photos and stuff, this will be intermission time. Make it to the concession stand. Hamburgers, hot dogs, pause for the cause. And we'll be back. We'll do a little track